Hey, how's it going? Another short one today because I am still waiting for the body kit. I've been assured by the vendor that it's coming this week we'll see. But that turbo kit is now ordered, on its way, so that can probably start at some point soon after I get back from holiday in September. But as I have nothing to do on my E36 just yet, Project Rosa, and I still haven't found I haven't had much time. We've been really busy at the shop here, fitting kitchens and the like. So haven't made much progress on finding myself a bike either. Because it'd be nice to start that at some point soon, maybe do that when I get back from holiday too. Or actually I'd quite like to be doing that when I'm doing the body kit, because then I can spray paint it together with the body kit. There you go. But my lovely other half wants a camper van. Like a surf camper van, as in when we go to the beach we can cook and stuff. I don't think we'll be camping in it, but nice to have like some cooking facilities if we go and spend the day at the beach, or you know, out and about where we can get changed and cook a meal before coming home. So she really wants a VW T3 camper van. We won't afford a T1 or T2, but a T3 maybe, or exploring the idea of converting her Fiat Doblo into a mini camper. So I took some measurements. My wife, in her infinite wisdom, has always been going on about getting a camper van. But the reality is, we don't go camping. So it's a bit of a useless vehicle for us. However, she's got this 2009 Fiat Doblo, and I've seen a few people have made little kind of camper van conversions on them. Now the reality is that we only really want this to go to the beach in, and it's kind of going to combine what I do for a living in designing and making kitchens and what I do for fun in my spare times, peeing about with cars. So why not convert what we've already got into like a beach camper, where it's got kind of a 3/4 folding bed that's also a seat belted seat for the kids to do the school run, but also got maybe a little kitchen with a sink and a hob, so that when we're at the beach we can cook a proper meal and get changed and things like that. So that's the plan. So first things first, I'm gonna measure the space. So I'm going to use the same technology that we use for kitchen planning, in that when I go and see a customer, I design their space, and what I need to do first is take measurements of the space. And I think it's going to be much the same with the van here, in that I need to know how much room I've got to play with for the seats, the bed, the kitchen area, and kind of put a rough plan together. So generally use lasers because it's a lot quicker. And we use this app here, which is made by the people who make the laser. And my iPad's a bit old, so it's a bit slow. But effectively what we do is we take pictures. I should probably have cleared the van out first, but hey ho. So now I've got a picture of the space, and what I can do is take some key measurements, so like wheel arch to wheel arch. Should have cleared all this stuff out. And that should put the measurement straight on the screen. I know this wheel arch is a bit smaller than the other side. It's going to have to be a little bit inaccurate. This side's much bigger. I need to know what space we've got clear from the driver's seat, so I'm going to put the driver's seat in the far back position. And get a measurement from where the boot closes. It's about here. So things I'm going to need to consider: lots of extra batteries, because we're going to want a fridge, but we want it to make sure that the fridge stays on the whole time that we're at the beach. We're going to need a power converter to give us some 13 amp 220 volt sockets, and we're going to need to put in a subwoofer and probably a TV. So that's the wish list. Let's go and put this space onto a probably onto a sketch pad. So from the measurements I took of my wife's Doblo, I kind of come up with this concept: convert the front two seats to swivel. You can do that with an adapter plate underneath them. There's no electrics in this car, so that won't be a problem. Have a flip up table or a removable table of some sort. Sink, gas hob, microwave, subwoofer, speakers, probably a flip down TV from the roof, because there's a roof section that kind of just sits above here, but I could extend it out for more storage and build in a little TV that kind of flips down. And then the seat just moves back a bit, so it's still got room for probably put them on sliders actually, because I'd build up this floor to take the extra battery and put a solar panel on the roof. Put this on sliders so I can move it forward, so put the dog in the back if we need to, and push it back if we want to sit down and eat. But yeah, so that's an option for a Fiat Doblo. But I'm on the lookout for a T3 camper or a T25. Either of those would be good. If you know of any in the south of England for around the 5.5 grand mark without having to weld all the panels back together, ideally with an MOT, but if it needs brakes and some light work restoration, because the inside's going to need doing anyway, ideally an unfinished project that someone else can't be bothered with, that would be cool. Hit me up in the comments, something like that, if you know of anything. Otherwise, love you, bye.